2, 1.
Welcome to Antimatters. Hello everyone. Welcome to ANN News, the Ant News Network News, brought to you by Antimatters. Population booms, tragedies, nuptials, care guides and science. Also a list of new ants. All on today's pilot episode. Stay tuned. First up, we have a mystery on our hands. Spotted by Redditor Zealous Ideal Big 4128, a green weaver ant has been found roaming a garden in the UK. Unfortunately, they didn't manage to collect it in a test tube. Questions regarding the legitimacy of the sighting have been brought up, although it could be 100% legit. With climate change changing the habitats around the world, they could live here. Let me know in the comments whether you think it's legit or a hoax. After last week's heatwave, everyone at ANN was expecting the worst. Personally, my yellow crazy ants decided to die during the heatwave. It's quite sad as they left one poor worker alone. So we were expecting the worst. We reached out to Ant's Ramblings and asked him, "How have you been finding the heatwave?" And he replied, "It has been hard work keeping them all cool with frozen grapes and cucumber." He had a large fan with ice in front of it which helped, but ultimately putting them on a cool tiled floor with a wet towel on top seemed to keep most of his colonies cool. Thanks, Ant's Ramblings. Large booms have been witnessed in many people's colonies during the heatwave. Ants Hood's beautiful Mesa colonies have boomed, along with Ninituru's Iridomyrmex perpeus. I've probably said that wrong, but they have a lovely pile of brood. Go check out their videos. I think the winner of the biggest boom this week goes to aesthetic ants, whose Cremagasta scutularis have gone from 500 to 1,500 workers in no time at all. A really lovely colony coming along there. At the other end of this boom, we have Ants Holliver, whose Camponotus singularis queen has really been struggling. She was attacked by Mesobarbarus workers recently, and the whole colony seems to have collapsed, and only 2 majors remain. Hopefully they pull their weight and do some work, otherwise the colony could be in big trouble. Go and check out his recent video though on his channel. Everyone at ANN wishes his Singularis Queen the best as well. Hopefully she can recover. Now onto the new ants section. There's Polyrhacus proxima back in stock on Antics. They also have Menopus bicolor, Camponotus camelinus, and Proformica ferreri, aka the European honey ant, in stock. Ants HQ recently got Mesocephalotes, a massive Mesa species. Go check them out, along with some other Camponotus species and green weaver ants. AntsOnARock.com has Lasius niger queens for just £1.50. If you've missed any of the recent flights and can't wait for another one, I'd say that's a great place to go and get a new queen. Good luck everyone. To go with all these ants, care guides are a great help. This week there's a great new care guide by Elijah's Exotics, all about Polyrhacus dives. As a dives keeper, I love getting more opinions and tips on my girls. You can never have too much information, so I love watching them all. Thanks Elijah for this care guide though, and I hope a lot of people out there find it helpful. Finally, before the weather forecast, it's time for the science section. A new paper released on July the 22nd brings into question how similar ants' behaviour is to neural networks inside the brain. Ants essentially combine their knowledge of their surroundings with each other and together create a group response, similar to neural computations giving rise to decisions. Weather time. Many parts of the UK have been experiencing heavy rain this week, with Lascious Niger queens falling from the sky. This is expected to continue for the next couple months, especially when the weather is right. So get out there with your test tubes and have a good look, and don't forget your brollies. If you're looking for tips on keeping Lascious Niger, or you've recently caught some, head over to Basic Ant's channel on YouTube. He has plenty of guides, care guides, and loads of things concerning Lascious Niger and everything you'd need to found your own colony. That's all for the first episode of ANN News. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. If you've got any feedback or things you'd like to see on ANN News, just leave it in the comments, and I'll be sure to add it in if it's a good idea. Thanks for watching though. Till next time, bye.